Is a royal reconciliation in the works between the king, the heir, and the spare?
I would love reconciliation with my family.
Prince Harry told the BBC back in May that he's ready for it. But recent peace talks between the camps appear to have collapsed after details were leaked to the UK press. A representative of King Charles met with two of Prince Harry's senior aides earlier this month at a members-only club in London. We know this because the Daily Mail had the scoop, publishing photographs of the attendees arriving and meeting briefly on the terrace before retiring inside. It's unclear which side initiated the meeting, but representing Charles was Tobin Andre, the King's communications secretary. On Harry's side were Meredith Maines, the Prince's chief communications officer from Los Angeles, and Liam Maguire, head of his UK PR team. An inside source told the Mail that the meeting was a watershed moment, saying, "There's a long road ahead, but a channel of communication is now open for the first time in years. There was no formal agenda, just casual drinks. There were things both sides wanted to talk about." But that was before someone leaked the meeting to the press, a move that might shut down talks once again. The Mail is now reporting that Harry and his wife Meghan Markle are frustrated over the leak. While the King's camp hasn't commented, a source close to him told the tabloid the meeting was meant to be a significant moment. So who's to blame for it all falling apart? Royal author Phil Dampier thinks it's Harry, telling the Mail, "To me, it looks as though Harry wants to portray himself as the one who is trying to patch things up. If talks fail, he can say he tried. But I don't think these tactics will work, and the fact this summit was leaked will put any reconciliation process back by months." A source in Harry's camp, however, forcefully denied to the Daily Beast that the prince was behind the leak, though notably, they did not accuse the King's team either. But Harry has a history of airing grievances over these kind of leaks. So if his father is responsible, the spare will likely be unsparing in his fury. In his memoir, Harry accused Queen Camilla of leaking details of her first ever conversation with Prince William to the press. The smoking gun? Pinpoint accurate details that could only have come from Camilla. It's since been reported that her private secretary was to blame, but a leak is a leak, and it clearly deteriorated any trust between the young prince and his new stepmother. Harry also wrote that William once called him in April 2019, claiming Charles and Camilla had leaked stories about him, Kate, and their children to the press, leaving him seething. If Harry's account is to be believed, it seems the king isn't above playing a bit of media chess with his own children. But this anecdote is hardly a checkmate. One damning piece of evidence that the king might be to blame for the media leak? His comms guy, Tobin Andre, representing him at the peace talks, used to be a senior editorial executive at the Daily Mail. Not a good look, but not hard proof either. We'll likely never know who leaked the story, but the damage is done, and any hopes of a speedy royal family reconciliation can be put to rest. After all, the war between the brothers is central to the rift, and William didn't even have a representative at the meeting meant to help heal the family's wounds.